Hey there everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about how you can build an entire Canvas application by just using a single prompt using your Claude CLI and PowerApps MCP. 6 months ago, the things we used to develop the Canvas applications manually by dragging and dropping and applying our PowerApps formulas and logics there, but now things have changed. By just using a single prompt, I have built this a nice recruitment tracker applications dashboard, which has total open jobs, active candidates, hired this month, average time to hire, candidate by stage, then job closing soon, recent applications. Then I have a different screen that we call a job screens. You can see the listed jobs here, job titles and which department it belongs to, and the times frame for the job is opened and who has applied for that particular job. So what is the status of the job, total candidates that has applied for the jobs, and I can even apply a filter to this like this, and I can even search this by a title as well. And then I have this add job sections where I can add a new jobs here as well. Can save this, it will be saved into my SharePoint list. Cancel this as well. If I go to the candidate screen, the similar experience you will see here that the candidates names, what positions the candidates has applied for, and the ratings, what is their positions right now, if they are hired, screening, interview, what stage they are right now. And then there is a view details sections which will then redirect you to a candidate details screen. And I have add candidate options here as well. I can add the candidate directly from here, and then the similar search and filter is there. You can see everything's working fine. I've not done a single line of code on this, and if you can see, I have this left navigations as well, which is expand and collapse mode. And then there is a little profile section. You can see all the details it has created. It's actually a production ready applications with few minor changes. I have not done any changes to this entire app. I just wanted to showcase that what a prompt can generate and what level of readiness it can give you. We can then fine tune obviously few things if we talk about the dashboard, like this text alignment. Rest, I think things look good. Even if we want to change this recent applicants structure, we can do that as well. And if we go to the job screens, maybe we have this empty space in this gallery. We can bring out a few things into the center and then see these overlapping things. But apart from that, it has built everything very beautifully. And in the add jobs, there is nothing to do. Actually, it has done a great job here as well. And in the candidate sections as well, if we go, few things needs to be changed, but otherwise overall it has done great. I have two more screens. When you click on this candidates, it will open up a candidate detail screens. Right now it has not implemented that redirections, so we'll take a look on that in our edit studio. And similarly, when we click on this job detail sections, Canvas screens open up. If I walk you through my prompt, this prompt I have generated through the Claude itself. So I've just given it that I want to build a recruitment tracker Canvas applications using PowerApps MCP plugins, and the server are configured, co-authoring is enabled, and both SharePoint lists are connected as a data source. If you don't know how to set up this entire MCP server configuration and co-authoring, I've created a previous video on this topic. Please go through that video if you haven't watched that yet. I'll provide link in description. But coming to this topic, I have two data sources. One is the candidate list with all these columns detail, and the second is the jobs with all the jobs detail. These are my SharePoint actual list with the data in the candidate list and the jobs list with the data in it. And then I have given the key relationship and design system. If you go here, the inline navigation rail, and then inside nav rail I have given top to bottom that what structure I needed. And then I have different screens. Screen one is the dashboard screen. I have mentioned this what I needed in that screen. And then if we go to the screens, the job screen, this will showcase a gallery structure. Then we have job details screen that will showcase the job detail screen section. Then we have a candidate screens. I've given it a structure like what are inside the gallery and what things you have to create and search and filter options. Then we have candidate detail screens. As I mentioned you, two screens that were not visible into app. These are the two that screens that take user to those screen kind of form experiences there. And lastly, I've given the executions order. I have mentioned build in stages because when you create through that set up your MCP and Claude CLI setup, sometimes the sync is not in place if you create everything in one shot. So what I've just given the instruction is build in stages. First stage, you can confirm that the list control, candidate job visible, confirm applied roles, lookup resolve, everything's in there. And then into the second stage, I have mentioned that, okay, in the on start, set these colors and then create the empty screens for all the 5 screen, and then in group nav rail as a left navigations, create that, and then dashboard. And then into the third stage, I have asked to create this group nav rail into or full screens and validate and sync it. Then into the stage 4, it will build the dashboard screen with content and sync. Then in the 5th stage, it will build the jobs and job details sections. And in the last stage, then it will build candidates and candidate details and validate and sync everything. So this is my prompt, and let's see that how we did it. At the Power Apps level, let me create an app from scratch. I will go to the new, create app. I'll name this app, and once this is saved, I will enable the co-authoring and the modern controls both. Once both are enabled, I can then go and proceed with other things. All right, so first thing first, in my CLI, I have created a folder using mkdir, and then I went inside that folder. If I just type Claude here, you will see the version and what model I'm using. I have the Claude Max license. This is an important thing to mention, that if you are using a free license, you will not be able to generate the entire app because there is an ample amount of token will be consumed. Even for creating this application which I built, maybe your pro license will not be sufficient as well. So consider this thing in mind, that if you want to build these things and leverage these things right now, this is what you need. You need a license actually to purchase to proceed in this one. Rest everything is standard, so no worries on that part. Now the Claude CLI is already installed in my system. Now what I have to do is I need to configure my MCP. So I'll say configure MCP, and it will ask for the logins, and it will ask me to provide the URL of your Power Apps. Once I provide the URL of my app, it will sync this to my Power Apps co-authoring sections, that is the live sessions. Now everything is set up. What I need to do is I have to just now close this session and then restart Claude Continue. Once I do that, I need to go to the the Edit Canvas app part, and once I do that, I have to paste the entire prompt that I have created. Now you will see that it will ask few things into the sections. Now it will keep on asking me the few approvals, so I have just to say yes and keep on doing this process entire time, and it will take around, I think, 15 to 20 minutes to build this app. So we'll fast forward this entire process, and once everything is built, we'll see that how things were working. So this was my setup for the Power Apps. And if I have to make any changes to the app, so you can see that so these are the two screens that were not visible into our app. So this is the candidate details screen, and then we have this job details screen. So if we go to the jobs and if we enlarge this little bit, and if we click on this view detail, and in the on select, this is false right now. So what we have to do is, we'll go to our terminal and ask our agent that we are, when I click on view detail in SCR job screen, nothing happens. Please create a link between jobs detail, between jobs and jobs detail screen. Let's see what it does. So it says, I found the issue, the gallery on select job select is fine, but the click on the inner labels rectangles don't reliably bubble up the gallery. So I'll add a transparent buttons overlay inside the template that explicitly navigate using this item. So it is doing the stuff. So let's see that how it does. Compile is clean, only 44 pre-existing delegations warning, no new error. The jobs gallery. So if I go here, so now if you see that if I click on this entire row, it take me to the details screen of this particular job. So now you can see everything is working fine. This Kanban board is working fine. This one, HR business partner, you will see that totals, one is applied, one in the screening, and one is into the interview stage right now. Total days remaining is 23. So this things had started working by just giving a single prompt, as you can see. And now we'll ask the same things for the candidate screen as well. Okay, so now go here. So I've just mentioned I want similar experience for candidate screen as well. Right now you can see that that is not working, but let it do the stuff. And you can see that how easy it is to build things. You have to just validate things that if it has done things correctly or not. Now you can see it has done things. And if I click on this candidate screen, you will see that it's taken me to the details form, all the detail about candidate and what is the status right now. It is hired, and the form is structural, but things are some here and there. So we can fix this either manually, or we can keep on asking our Claude to do it more. You decide what looks best. Let's see what it does for this particular one. It is implementing the changes, and you can see it is working on the color palettes that we have. So let's wait for a few more seconds. Compile is clean, only 44 pre-existing delegations warning we have to the app. That's there already. Now you can see if we go to the screens, the font color change beautifully, and you can see the default stage is there. So that way you can design your entire Canvas applications by just putting the prompts and saying that to your agent that these are the things that you have to do. I will save these changes and publish the app. If I go to that our screen details, now you see that we can set this a nice Kanban board here, and into the details screen we are able to see the things and the changes as well. So I think overall it has done a great job, and with few more prompts and a few more corrections, this can generate a productions ready Canvas applications for your need, and you don't actually need to do anything. Just give prompt and see the magic. And the way PowerApp had just changed, I don't know where it is going, but it is a great thing to actually other people who are not able to create Canvas applications previously because of the logics and the Apex formulas, and even of the design sense. You can see that I've just given it a prompt. It has created an entire applications design so beautifully. It's look like a productions ready applications for your organizations wherever you are working. So just one thing I've mentioned, that you might need a Pro or a Max license of your Claude CLI, and that's it. Things will work for you. And at the Power Apps level, what you have to just think about is that whether it is creating the structure the way you need it. You can see the left navigation that it has built. It is still as a static one, not as a component. So few things that needs to be improved. Maybe you can let me know in the comment if you want me to build a component through this and sync into these applications. If you want any enhancement to this existing applications through the Claude CLI, let me know. I'll try to do in my next video. I hope you like this video. It is helpful for you. If it is, then please don't forget to subscribe Lernen Tech. Also join our channel if you need these prompt and the project source. Thank you so much for watching.